And welcome back to another episode of Myth Busting Monday. Today we'll be looking at 12 DBD myths submitted by you lots. Well, I say myths, but these are more small edge case scenarios that are interesting. But that doesn't make for quite a snappier title. Plus, small edge case scenarios that are interesting Saturdays doesn't have the same ring to it. Anyway, before we get started today, I have something of importance to tell you about. Lurking in the shadows, ready to raid. I am, of course, talking about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is... well, you know what Raid is. It's a free-to-play mobile MMORPG with stunning visuals, surprisingly deep RPG mechanics, and now orcs. The orcs are a group of mean-looking champions that have emerged from a brutal war fought against Bannerlords, High Elves, and Sacred Order. They found an ally in Queen Eva of the Elves that have joined her cause. But can they actually trust her motivations? You'll have to play through the campaign to find out the full story. Looking at these guys, you can see how their lore has influenced their armor, with hints at the trials they've faced just to get to where they are today. And my favorite part of the gameplay of Raid is without a doubt the PvP battle arenas. There is a ranking system. You can spend a lot of time leveling and gearing your champions, and being able to pit them against the champions of other players is immensely satisfying. This is the best time to get started with Raid. And if you click my link in the description or scan the QR code that's on the screen right now, you'll get $30 worth of bonuses waiting for you in game. That's a free epic champion, 200,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard, allowing you to summon awesome champions as soon as you get in the game. So what are you waiting for? Tap that link and join me in game. You can add me, by the way. My name's Pebsie. I genuinely play Raid. Alright, with that out of the way, let's continue busting some DBD myths. Let's go. The Spirit Husk is viewable via Kindred, even if it's out of the range of the hook. This one was submitted by Daniel Lewis. Here's something interesting that may also be a bug. Daniel was suggesting that Kindred, which allows all survivors to see the era of the killer when they're within 12 meters of a hook survivor who has Kindred, allows survivors to see the Spirit's Husk if the Spirit phases within this 12-meter range while her Husk is outside of this range. Let's find out, shall we? Move away, move away, move away, move away, move away. I still see your radius. Okay, you are no longer in the radius.
Yep.
So...
phase walk in.
Phase walk towards her and let's see what happens. Yeah, it works.
I'm right next to her.
Yeah, it works. You can totally mute Billy's chainsaw. This one was suggested by Pet Silencio 115. Oh, and a month prior by Edna Mode. The Hillbillies add-on Apex Muffler mutes the sound of the chainsaw for all survivors outside of your terror radius. Dark Devotion causes your obsession to emit a terror radius when hit with a basic attack and mutes your terror radius for 30 seconds. So will Apex Muffler work in conjunction with Dark Devotion? Let's find out.
Don't need to hit Frankie.
Oh yeah, you do, yeah. Right, now use your chainsaw. Come over here to me.
Dark Devotion is still up. Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure that worked, but because I was moving, it counted as a chase, so the chase music started. Wait, what? Wait, how is this a myth? Does an add-on and a perk both work? The answer is yes, they do both work. Who recommended this one? I'm gonna put his name up on the screen right now. Shame on you.
Who picked what? Who accepted this one as a myth to be done in the video?
It's dumb, innit? It doesn't make any sense. Here.
Does Dark Devotion work?
Yes, the perk and the add-on both work.
Well, hang on, yeah, because I can walk past you now, not facing you, so you won't get a chase, and you can't hear my terror radius, can you?
No, nor when you're using the chainsaw, which is also muted.
And you can't hear the chainsaw.
It's just the two things work. You can hold the game hostage as twins. This one was submitted by The Good Guy. The twins, as I'm sure you're aware, are able to split off into being two different entities. One of these, Victor, can be kicked by survivors. However, as they both have collision boxes, can you place Charlotte in front of one exit gate, switch to Victor, and then move around enough in front of the other that survivors can't pull down the lever? That's right, I said lever, not lever. What are you going to do about it, Americans, huh? Mispronounce more words? Aluminum. Alright, let's see. To begin with, let's see if this works.
We have to put Charlotte on the one by the...
No, I can already tell you it doesn't work. When you're within the radius of the exit gate, you can't unbind Victor.
Can you not?
No, there's like a whole thing around it. I can't unbind him. If I do this, can I block off the collision? Can you use this gate?
No.
No, but I can't unbind him.
Hang on,
there,
Victor's faster though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh.
So you can make it to the other gate before me.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, let's try and get out. Try and get out without kicking him.
You look so stupid running in front of me backwards.
Without kicking him. Try and get out. Try and get out, even if you have to kick him or like open the exit gates.
I can't. No, I'm getting the prompt. That's what's the most frustrating thing, is I get an open exit gate prompt.
You can take him off. Instant wiggle off with Flip Flop. This one was submitted by Scoop Cannon. Flip Flop converts 50% of your recovery progression into wiggle progression. But what happens if you reach 60% wiggle progression, get dropped, and then recover to 90%? Will you immediately get off, or will the effect be ignored? The latter meaning that it sets a minimum starting value rather than an addition to the existing value. Alright, drop me. I'm below... Right, so if this ends up taking us all the way up to 90%, then we know it works for that purpose. See, I don't know what percentage is it meant to go up by.
When you're on skill checks, when you get picked up, you immediately start wiggling, no matter what.
I gained some progress, but I don't understand how... Right, one second. I'm just going to put a under this. Iridescent Button increases the progress of Spirit Fury. This one was submitted by Ben Maltaz. The Legion's add-on Iridescent Button causes any pallet you vault to instantly break. The perk Spirit Fury activates after breaking 2 pallets. But will pallets broken by the Legion cause Spirit Fury to gain progress towards activation? Let's find out. Yeah, it works! Huntress Lullaby can be revealed before it's gained a token. This one was submitted by Mr. Inferno. Huntress Lullaby's primary effects take place after gaining a token by hooking survivors. However, it also has a pre-token effect, that of increasing the regression penalty of failed skill checks by 6%. It would stand to reason, therefore, that the cursed effect will be applied the moment you fail a skill check, even before the perk has gained any tokens. Let's take a look. Stakeout effects wiggle skill check. This one's submitted by Steelhund at Steelhund. Nice. Stakeout gains a token every 15 seconds during the killer's terror radius without getting chased. When completing a good skill check, a token is consumed and that good is converted into a great. But will this affect the recently added wiggle skill checks? Stakeout tokens are not consumed. David's wristwatch is this cool thing. This one was submitted by Miguel Put. So, on David's impromptu beach photo shoot cosmetic, he has a watch on his right hand which says 1134, spelling hell when upside down. But the suggestion is that when the endgame collapse activates, his watch switches off, perhaps signifying that him and the other survivors are now in hell. I know this one probably isn't true, but like that time I tested the wind on Ormond potentially representing the killer's current movement direction, it's one of those things that I hope is true because it'd be cool. I'm looking straight at the watch. It clearly says hell, 1134. Close that hatch. No, it doesn't. It also doesn't change with this watch. I'm so glad I bought
this one as well.
Yeah, I'm so glad I bought this. Yeah, this one was like £8 worth of shit of cells as well. Amanda's letter and videotape calls only 2 survivors to start with bear traps. This one was submitted by Eric Dabija. Sorry, I did praise. The pig add-on Amanda's letter reduces the number of available reverse bear traps by 2 in exchange for allowing you to see the aura of any survivor within 16 meters while crouching. Her other add-on videotape, however, causes all survivors to start the trial with reverse bear traps on. The question is this: does taking Amanda's letter and videotape cause only 2 survivors to start the trial trapped? Let's take a look. Oh, hell yeah, I'm loading in.
Really? I'm just loading in as well.
Two of them. Only 2 of them have the thing. Survivors can make themselves scream against the plague. This one was submitted by Kimberly Terasaki. When the plague runs out of fountains due to survivors cleansing, she gains Corrupt Purge. Her add-on Incensed Ointment causes all survivors within her terror radius to scream when she ingests Corrupt Purge. But will its activation via running out of fountains also cause Incensed Ointment to cause survivors to scream?
Can you, like, face away from me for a second so I lose chase?
I'm trying to. You're in my terror radius, yeah?
Yep.
There you go.
Wait for it.
Nope, no screaming. Ah! Broken and healthy with second wind and adrenaline. This one was submitted by Frutal, I guess. Adrenaline causes you to regain a health state when the exit gates are powered. Second wind, which activates after healing another survivor for 1 health state, applies broken when being unhooked. After 20 seconds, you are automatically healed. But if adrenaline heals you while on the hook, will second wind still be applied when being unhooked, causing you to be both broken and healthy? Right, so adrenaline should activate now. And then when I get unhooked... Oh no! Oh yes. Oh yes!
Oh.
I'm broken.
Are you healed?
And
wait,
healed.
wait, let me hit you. Stay by the hook.
Quick! It's about to proc. Whoa! Build to Last continues to progress when pulled out of a locker. This one was submitted by Mogri Games. Apparently, Build to Last, which returns item charges when jumping into a locker, is bugged and continues to return those charges after being pulled out. This was corroborated by 2 further commenters, Lumi and Zach Mash, and given that it's now been 3 weeks since this was submitted and I don't remember any sign of it in the mid-chapter patch notes, I figured it'd be a good thing to take a little look at. Pull me out. Yeah, interesting.
Have you been in there long enough?
It's still going round. It's still going round. And it recovered my charges. And there you have it. Another 12 DBD myths busted. Today's Q&A question comes from Bamboozled, who asks, why are you so cute? It's just born this way, you know, man. It's just damn, you know. A big thank you to all of my patrons, but specifically Channel Manager Chipstar878, who pays more than £8 and therefore gets a shout out. And also he helped out a lot with this video. Like he just helped with this video. He did the video with me, which was very nice of him. If you want early access to videos and some weekly insight in what I'm working on, which honestly usually isn't very accurate, but hey, it's a bit of fun, consider chucking me a couple of quid on Patreon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in. I zoom out again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.